I know you guys heard our fire intro music. Well, that's all thanks to Oscar Morita. His beats are dope, but his real passion is visual arts. He's a studio photographer whose services include photography, videography, editing, and creative direction for your shoots. Whether you're looking for high caliber talent and professionalism or want to work with someone that steps outside the box, Oscar Morita is the guy for you. Check out his website at www.oscarmorita.com. That's OSCARMERRIDA.com. You can also check him out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
All right, here we go.
All right, so hello, and welcome to episode 3 of the HappyGlo podcast.
Yay!
What? We're on number 3. I'm so proud. Trying to do this consistency thing.
Yeah.
It's coming together. I am Lakeisha.
I'm BB Frames.
We're missing Z for the night. She hurt her back. So hopefully she'll be here with us next week.
We hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better. We'll check on you later. But how was your weekend?
It was pretty busy, very busy. On top of my already working schedule, with being a special effects makeup artist and a general artist in particular. I had a face painting party for like a company that I had to attend. So I had to drive out 2 hours. Face paint like about 100 kids for 4 hours. Okay. And then drive back 2 hours. And while I was driving back, me and God was having a conversation. Okay. And he just let the heavens just fall down on me. And I was like, you know what?
To have a conversation with, okay?
I was like, you know what? I don't think you need to be having the heavens pouring down on me right now, Lord, because I witnessed a car get struck by lightning.
Oh no.
That was interesting.
I'm sure.
I hope that the people in the car are okay. Please. But after it got hit, it went in the ditch. It's not funny, but hey.
Okay,
that's what we got.
I'm gonna pray that they're okay.
And then after I saw that, I saw lightning strike a tree, and then that tree fell over into the opposite side of the road. And I was like, you know what? Now is not the time to be playing Russian roulette with God. So let me just focus on this music and just get on home.
Okay.
After that, it's my son's birthday weekend. Woo-hoo. So he made 9. Oh, God. My oldest son made 9.
That time flies.
Yeah.
Don't it? Jesus.
Yeah. A 9-year-old. Wow.
Yeah.
And so we had to deal with that and make sure he had a good time, because even though I do work, I still want to take out time to make sure he feels important. Loved. Yes. Most definitely. Because, all of our working is a sacrifice for them at the end of the day.
Right.
So yeah, that was pretty much my weekend. How about you?
I took off this weekend, and my little guy's birthday was Saturday, and we literally we took him to the aquarium in New Orleans. He loved it. He loves fish. He can't say it with an F. Oh. He says bish. Oh. I know he's talking about fish, okay?
As long as we know he's talking about fish, yes. And not that bish.
Yeah.
Not that bish.
It's not the bish.
Not that bish.
So,
but that bish.
He definitely loved it. He adored it. He had fun. I was supposed to take him to Chuck E. Cheese, but mommy just decided to stay home for the day. And while you talking about the heavens pouring down, I literally was driving from New Orleans, and I could not see the cars in front of me. Like, my wipers were going.
Yeah, it was that scary.
Yes.
It was that scary.
And they just knocked out sleep like, y'all trusted with y'all lives. I'm looking back there like they knocked out, and I'm just steady driving, just praying the whole ride. I'm looking for everybody had on their flashers, so I was watching everybody else flashers to make sure I wasn't too far from them. And my car has like a sensor, and it tells you, that
if you're veering or if someone's too close.
Yes, it tells you all.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Not at that time, because it told me the sensors were off because there was obstruction. Oh. Could not see. So the sensors were off.
You on your own.
You on
bish.
I was definitely on my own. So it was very nerve-wracking with that ride, but we made it home.
That's good.
In one piece.
That's great.
They woke up once we got to the house, like they slept the whole ride.
Yeah.
But he enjoyed it. That's all that matters, that my son enjoyed his little day. And he's 3. I can't believe my little guy is 3. But that's the love of my little life. And I'm glad he enjoyed his day.
That's all that matters.
Yes. And I started his dreads. Like,
come on, dread game.
I know you started your little guy's dread game. So I tried Amari's. I did a 2-strand twist. I parted it. Like, I'm excited to see where the journey goes. I gotta do the interlock. I haven't done the interlocking yet, but I'm getting there. You know, give me time. My girl trying to learn. I YouTube. You done taught me to YouTube anything I have
YouTube
questions
your
for.
life away, okay?
I do, and that's all it takes, because you definitely help me YouTube every time.
Everything.
I know I text you about somewhere stuff and you be like, God, on top of everything you already have to do. I'm sure I don't help, but you're helping me.
Hey,
I don't know if you know that.
I'll make time to help anybody that needs it.
You do, in Jesus' name. Thankful for you. Just wanted to say that. So on the agenda for today, I did want to pause there. I saw this week that Mac Miller died.
Yeah. That's so sad.
I'm gonna start off with the sad first, because you have to get away from the sadness. So I'm gonna start off with the sad part first. Mac Miller died at the age of 26 from
That's so young.
Reported drug overdose.
Right.
That's very young. Like,
that's dark.
Yes. Like, and supposedly, okay, that his name was Malcolm McCormick. He was known by Mac Miller, tragically passed away at the age of 26. His family said he was a bright light in this world for his family and friends. Thank you for your prayers. Please respect our privacy. There are no further details as to cause of his death at this time. Now, in the late morning of September 7th, he was found unresponsive in his home located in Studio City. The authorities were called, and he was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:51 a.m. At this time, an autopsy is pending, and the cause of death is not determined. He's been around since the early 2010. He transitioned from party rap to heady backpacker lyricism.
Okay.
I don't get that. To jazz inflected songwriting in his final 2 albums. Now, I listened to some of his music, and I feel like he was a good artist.
Oh, yeah.
I did like some of his music.
Most definitely.
That I enjoyed, and I know him and Snoop Dogg had like a really good bond. So I did listen to him.
And you know that you have good music if a legend
right
can recognize you.
Right. And work with you and did movies with him. He did a movie or 2 with him. And I'm glad. Like, I really liked him, but I just they keep saying they don't know what the cause is, and they saying a drug overdose. Do you think it's from his breakup with Ariana?
I really feel like it had somewhat of an effect on him for sure, and I feel like if it was a suicide, then yes, it probably was influenced by it, because this was when he first came out. That was his girlfriend, and then
they were always together.
And then she left him to be with Sean. Left Sean, came back to him. Yeah. Left him, a month later got engaged.
Oh, you know, wow, that was that quick?
Yeah. Dang. Like, that I feel would have an impact on me personally. Yeah. Because you have this wishy-washy way about you whether you don't want me or not, and I'm just your comeback to default that because you know I'm going to be here in case stuff doesn't work out with other people, and that can definitely have a really big effect on your mental state. True. For sure.
That's true.
You know, I would definitely be in some type of depression if someone, went back and forth with me like that. I would be wondering, well, what's wrong with me? Right. Why can't you just stay with me? Right. Why am I the default when you break up with somebody and then, I can go back to her. She's going to always be there for me.
That's that safety net. And I feel like he definitely felt some type of way, I'm pretty sure, once they kept going back and forth from him.
Right.
I mean, she kept going back and forth from him because she was dating, for a few people. But
right.
according to another article, they had said that it wasn't over the breakup. Like, he was already using drugs. She posted a picture of him saying, "Rest in peace, sorry about, the drug overdose." Like, she was saying, don't abuse drugs or don't abuse certain type of drugs.
So are you affected by your ex's death, or are you making a PSA?
Right. I think she's affected because she at least posted a picture. I think she's really heartbroken by it.
Yeah.
Probably not because of the drugs, just partly just because he's gone.
Him. Yeah.
I feel like they had a very good connection, although engaged or not. You think she go sing at this funeral?
Ooh, that's a little bold.
Why not?
We're not going back to last week with this Aretha. She canceled on all that, girl. Don't ever do that again in your life.
Well, I feel like she'll be in attendance.
I feel like if she has a good relationship with his parents and his family, and they have a good relationship with her, then sure, I would have no problem with you coming to sing at my son's, funeral, because I know one thing is that he really does love you.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they would. I feel like she can at least pay her respects.
Right.
Even if she's just there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she's gonna be just an a-hole just going in there like,
nah, is she gonna
this was my ex-boyfriend.
Nah, is she gonna bring her fiance with her is the question.
That's the good question.
Because homeboy might need to stay home. Because I don't think I would bring my current man to my ex-man funeral.
Yeah.
Because then people gonna be looking at me like, I know you didn't just bring this dude up in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you doing?
It'd be a form of disrespect.
Yeah.
So, but did she bring him to Aretha's?
Yes.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yes.
Well, maybe she should not do that.
Let's not do that.
If she goes.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see.
Yep.
All right. So, in lighter news, I'm going to go to the Bobby Brown story.
Uh-oh.
So, I watched it. Okay. I mean, because we're talking about death, and this was like the point in Bobby's life where they showed it. The second, there was two parts to it. The first one aired the first night, and it was mainly about him in the beginning, how much death he had around him.
Right.
And his best friend died when he was younger, and he was there to watch it. I think his sister's, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, people, if y'all ain't watched it. The sister fiance died with him. Him. They were going out for one night, and somebody did a drive-by and shot him. Still don't know who it is.
Oh.
Don't know. They ain't going to depth. Like, they didn't do a lot of detail.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of flashes of Bobby's life. And then, of course, it came up to Whitney dying. How he found out he was on tour, got the phone call. Then Bobby Christina was calling. And the girl was played by Raina. The Raina from Power.
I know you fucking lying.
Yeah, baby.
So they go, that's just
she
wrong.
died
That's just
again.
wrong. We gotta see Raina die twice. What kind of foolery is this?
Don Shay Hopkins, she did a good job though. Like,
yeah.
They even had the gap and everything. Mm-hmm. Like she I feel like she embodied Bobby Christina as much as she could.
Right.
Because you didn't really know much about Bobby Christina. From her being out in the limelight, you didn't see much about her,
right?
Especially in her older years, because that's when they started portraying her. Once the divorce happened, that's when they started bringing in Bobby Christina. The divorce happened, and that's when her character really came in and flourished. But then she died.
Yeah.
But it was just a lot of, I liked it. It was just like a lot of Bobby Brown life. He's happy with his wife Alicia now. They have 3 kids, including the Bobby
tribe.
Jr. Right, that he already had. Like, he had Bobby Jr., Bobby Christina, La Princia, and Landon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, baby, you got 7. So, baby, look, we all ain't able. So I feel like it was a good movie. I didn't watch the New Edition movie. I recorded it. I haven't watched it yet.
Right. See, I'm like the opposite. I haven't seen the Bobby Brown movie, maybe because I'm not really big on Bobby Brown. But I did watch the New Edition story. Okay. But did BET do both?
I think so. Yeah. Because they aired.
They both aired on BET. Well, from what I'm hearing, I don't think Bobby Brown got everything correct. And that the quality of the movie wasn't all that great compared to the New Edition story. I mean, so I guess
I feel like but see, you gotta think about it. What he was in charge of this, like he worked with the cast, like a lot for this movie. So he was able to sway what he wanted. He said what he wanted. He got them to do what he wanted. Like this was more. He was more hands on with this project.
But at the same time, there was a very long period of time where Bobby's best friend was Powder. So how much is 100% true, and how much is like
not? How much? Talk about that.
How much was
in the movie? Barely spoke about that.
No Powder at all.
It is but he found out Whitney was doing it once the day they got married. Yeah. When he went in there to go check on her, she was like, okay, yeah, I do coke. Like he saw her sniffing it, and that's what made him realize, oh, okay, but he still loved her anyway. Yeah. So, but he was selling it when he got off tour, which is why I need to go watch the New Edition story because he brought it in his suitcase when he came home.
See now I'm really wondering if he remembers anything because see on the New Edition story he was in a car with a prostitute with sniffing coke getting the BJ while he was in the group. Okay. That was before he got with Whitney.
Right, but isn't that why they kicked him out?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that.
So,
like that.
If you didn't get exposed to coke until you met Whitney, so what the hell was that scene?
True.
See? Powder. Can we have Powder as a special guest on the HappyGlo podcast? Because we need 100% concrete
we have
storyline.
Remembers.
Right.
We have what he remembers.
Not that haze.
Yeah.
We need the real
It's
deal.
based on a true story because he don't remember what was true during that time. That was the fuzzy moments, right? Yeah. So he might have embellished.
Of course, I'm sure.
Or left out.
Yeah. Because
some information.
His sister was not excited about seeing that film at all. Yeah, she said.
Which one? To see the Bobby Brown?
The Bobby Brown. She said a lot of that was lies and lace fronts.
Oh, okay. Well, he must have had a lot.
Lies and Manelli.
I think he must have had a lot.
Lies you tell.
The lies and fairy tales.
All the lies.
Yeah. Well, he must have had a lot of them because he literally. I don't remember that being a big part of it. Like he literally left that out. He showed it, like you'll see the powder under his nose when he was trying to bring it to Whitney. And he was like, "Oh, my guy was out." So she said, "Well, take your ass back out and go get my powder then." So, yeah, that happened. But he got clean while he was in jail. They showed that.
Which time?
The first time when he violated probation. Okay. First time.
Is that the one where Whitney went into the courthouse and was Bobby?
They showed it. Bobby.
What?
They didn't show that legendary scene. No, they did not. They did not show that. That's the part they should have showed. They did not. They only showed him getting out. Like they was, on the phone and she was like, "I need you," but they didn't really show like him and like his whole process through the court system. It just showed he went to jail. He went to jail a few times because he went to jail before he got with Whitney for groping and sexual conduct on stage in Georgia, and then he went to jail again. That's when he went in and he got clean. Right. With Whitney, but she needed him when he got out. She was still doing. He wasn't. That's when they tried to go to Bahamas and both get clean. After that, that's when they had they reality show, and their relationship from what the reality show showed is totally different from what they showed in the movie. They didn't show their relationship really. Like they showed that legendary scene of them in the store, and he was like, "I got my glasses." Like, and they was dancing together, and that's just that flow that they had. They showed that in the movie, but they ain't showed nothing else when it came to them two what's happened to them on the Bahamas trip. Right. And then that was really it. Like I feel like they left out some, maybe because it was BET. Maybe because it was aired on regular.
Right. Maybe they only had so much film time to work with.
That's what it could be. And I feel like they did a good job. It just literally was just moments in his life. I remember Charlamagne was talking about, he was like, "I'm not going to watch this second one." No, he said, "I'm not going to watch the Bobby Brown story unless I know that he going to say everything." And DJ Envy was like, what are you talking about? He was like, well, I read the book. And supposedly him and Janet Jackson was dating at one point. Janet Jackson, he asked her about, you know, them being together. He was like, if I was one of them if I was a DeBarge, you keep me. She said she couldn't bring him home. You know, they couldn't get into a relationship because I guess they weren't allowed to date.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was dark skin. I don't know if it was really a color thing, but he didn't want her to tell him. Like, he wanted the truth from her, but she didn't want to tell him. Like,
right.
She kind of was, just let it go, Bobby. Like, we're not together. We're just having fun.
Right.
Supposedly in the book, he got mad and kicked her out, butt naked.
Oh.
And then realized, damn, that's Janet Jackson. So he opened the door and threw her a blanket and closed it over.
Oh.
That was in the book.
Oh.
They didn't portray that in the movie.
Oh.
So I guess maybe Miss Jackson probably told them, I don't need all this information. You want to know his real life? You go read that book. You're not about to see it on BET. Because everybody's not going to read a book.
Right.
Everybody's going to look at BET sometimes and get the information. So, I don't know. It was good to me. I liked it. I'm going to go watch the New Edition movie and see how I feel about that too.
And I guess I can go watch Bobby Brown show. I'm upset though. Bobby! I need it. But hey, you know.
How she said it, I feel like she had been researching a lot into Whitney Houston. Because
right.
when she found out that he was pregnant, like the second baby mama, Kim, was pregnant at the same time she was, and the miscarriage and all that, like, she was like, Bobby, she's pregnant at the same time as me. Like, you felt it. Like, I felt a lot of her.
Yeah.
So I feel like she did a good job. That was the girl, how I know her is from The Game.
Yeah.
She did a wonderful job. I loved her. She had me smiling and laughing the whole time. And I definitely wouldn't. That's Gabrielle Dennis. I definitely wouldn't.
Yes.
I definitely wouldn't take her credibility away from her. I love the way she acts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she did it for me. I liked her.
That's nice.
I liked it.
Moving right along.
No moves. No moves, please.
I can't talk about the moves without my other move goddess here. So
I know, right?
We're just gonna save that.
We're gonna move along. So I did see this week that Colin Kaepernick has become the new face of Nike.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, Colin. Go ahead, Colin.
Get you.
That's right. Nike, you better do it. Did it, done it. Get her done. All that, okay? So, I felt like once they found out that he was the face, because they came out with the ad. I know everybody's seen it, but just in case people that haven't, the ad said, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Yes, Colin, that's it. And that's a word.
If that ain't piss off so many people, okay? Not just like
the fact that this man does not have a contract, is not actively playing, does not really have income coming from anywhere outside of his personal investment. The fact that he is the face of Nike, which is a sport-based company.
Right. They already
of current
for everything.
athletes. Like, you know, you get on to Nike being an athlete and then, you know, you retire, you have your Nike brand.
Right.
But this man isn't really doing anything athletic right now.
Right. But he been had a contract with Nike.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but they never really, they didn't make him the face.
Right. But for this man, after everything he has sacrificed and been through and stands up for Nike to be like, you know what?
Let me do this.
Let me get there right quick.
He's definitely had the biggest moment, and it's pissing off a lot of people.
And I don't care.
But at first they thought Nike was going to tank. Like, I know after the first day that it happened, I think they lost like maybe 1.4 billion, maybe $4 million.
We talking about a raindrop in the ocean.
Thank you. But literally, as of yesterday, their sales have surged since the campaign.
Oh yeah.
I saw Jim Carrey on the late night show.
Yeah.
He said, I went and bought me a pair of Nikes. He put his feet on the desk and was like, hey, buy me a pair of Nikes. Just because I saw the Just Do It campaign. go Colin.
Yes.
Like,
yes, Jim.
You better do it.
Yes, Jim.
Okay?
I love Jim Carrey.
He's definitely on board with this.
Yeah.
And you can see a lot of people that are not, like, people burning Nikes, people cutting up their shirts.
How stupid
Very.
are you?
Very. You already paid for it.
We already got your money. What you do with it is up to you.
Thank you. Thank you. They already got your money from, what, last month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years. Like,
right.
That money has already been spent,
It's
and you cutting it up. You might as well
spent.
just get that to the homeless.
Exactly.
You could have handed it to the homeless. You could have gave it to a shelter. Like, why? You just cut up your own money.
That was some tomfoolery.
Basically. Tom, Dick, and Harry foolery.
All of it.
Yeah. Well, it was dumb on them. Like, I feel like Nike did this as a power move. Like, when they first named him as the face, Nike stock fell more than 3%. You know, social media started filming themselves burning their Nikes and everything. And next thing some people actually even said, like a small college in Missouri said that its athletic team will no longer wear apparel manufactured by Nike.
Fine, go be naked on the field. Let's see how that work out for you. Good luck.
Well, I mean, I think somebody in Kenner said the same thing. I think a organization in Kenner will not support Nike.
Yeah, it's called Milo.
I don't know the name of it. Maybe I should not say it if I don't know the goddamn name of it. But
it's called Mimo. Mimo.
See, Mimo decided that they don't want to have Nike apparel. Like, Kenner, you like this big. You as big as my pinky.
Literally.
Like, you're not. That's not a dent. I can see if the whole NFL decided no Nike. Okay, Nike. Maybe you gotta change it.
Maybe that may hurt a little bit.
But you got tennis. You have baseball. You have basketball. Half of the basketball players have Nike shoe deals.
And let's not forget, Nike is universal.
Yes.
That means there are, soccer.
Yeah.
Overseas.
Yes.
Basketball. Overseas. Everything overseas that is sport related. Like, Nike is everywhere.
Yes.
And on top of that, Colin stood up for Black Lives Matter.
Right.
And I don't know if y'all know this, but the black market, as far as, like, not that black market, but the black shopper is the biggest spender in Nike.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
Right.
So
definitely.
You might not want to protest Nike, because one thing black folks will do, we will rally together. Do I need to give you Exhibit A with the Black Panther? Because we put our black power together and we made that the number one Marvel movie ever.
Exactly.
Little Black Panther. Mind you, everyone on there, the entire cast got paid a percentage of what the white Marvel characters get paid.
Right.
Their budget was 1/4 of what all the other budgets were.
Right.
And yet they came back and they trumped everybody. So you think that same force behind those sales ain't gonna go and shop out every piece of Nike?
Exactly.
Oh yes, we are.
Oh yes. Like, people literally are going.
My boy Nick Cannon went to every Nike store in the LA area and bought all Nike socks. He bought socks out of all of them. They had to restock. There were no more socks left over.
I see you, Nick.
And he said he was going to donate them to the homeless, which I think is amazing, because if there's one thing that homeless people need the most, it's socks.
But they got them some good Nike socks now.
Okay.
Nike socks. And it's not the fact that they're Nike socks. It's just the fact that Nick Cannon just went out and supported the Nike movement.
Right.
Like, you may get mad about the Jordans. You know, people say Jordan don't give back, so they stop buying the Jordans, whatever. But you're going to purchase something Nike.
Yep.
Oh, the shoes I have on right now, they're Nikes. Like the shirts that you work out in. that Nike. Like, you can get Under Armour or Nike. Nobody really looks at anything else. I'm sorry. No offense. But it's going to be a Nike brand. And like you said, all you need is black folks to stand behind
That's all you need.
And they're going to go for it. Everybody's rallying behind him. Nike has got up to 31% in the last 23 hours.
I saw a photo of a woman on Instagram who was on her way to catch her flight. She had 2 Nike bags, a Nike t-shirt, Nike tights, Nike flip-flops, Nike hat, and Nike hand warming gloves. Yes, ma'am.
She's a Nike whore.
Yes,
not saying it in a bad way, but literally, people are Nike junkies. They're label whores. Some people are label whores for Nike. Like, Nike is I don't understand. You need to get over it. Like, I hate that people want to hide behind, like, racism, hide behind political views. But don't hide your racism. Go ahead and just say it out. We already know how you feel. You might as well say it out loud.
Might as well.
So, you big mad because somebody, a black face, a person of color is in front of Nike now. Like, I feel like it's kudos to me. You got all my respect in the world. I already love Nike. I'm going to continue to support them. That's not going to change my views.
Nope.
So, I'm here for it.
I love it.
Kudos, Colin. Kudos. Like, I'm glad you got that. 'Cause you're already getting money from it. Might as well make double bank and be the face of the new, 30th anniversary? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 30th anniversary. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. So now, did you see in uplifting news, or we're already uplifting Colin?
Yes.
We're going to uplift Drake and Meek Mill.
Come on.
Did you see the beef squashed?
Come on, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. You getting bodied by a singing nigga. Now you hugging that bodied singing nigga.
Thank you. And I love the fact that they can really squash their beef.
Right. Now, because it was literally over something petty, like, or should I say something petty, because she's a thing to me now, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But, there's no need for 2 great people to be beefing when we could just come together and eat.
Right.
Let's both get this money. Let's both eat. And we all know that we've been missing a Drake and Meek Mill joint for a minute.
Exactly.
And I'm looking forward to the next Drake and Meek Mill joint. I don't know what type of tea gonna get exposed on it, but baby, when I tell you, I'm gonna be listening.
Right. Well, they did a track in 2012.
Yes.
Called Dreams and Nightmares.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
And that Drake had a show in on his, he's on a tour, Aubrey and the Three Amigos tour. So he was in TD Garden in Boston, which was his second stop in the city. During his set, he brought out Meek Mill for a performance of that song. Which, showed that they're putting their beef to rest. He said, Meek Mill, that's my brother. Like, he excuse me, he commented and he made sure that they, understood that we squashed this, which made them bigger, because they the whole thing began back in 2015,
right,
when Meek was saying, Meek said that that Drake was ghostwriting for people, and it was for the collaboration for Pusha T. They just got back and forth. I'm sorry. I can't really explain more into it.
And then, to have another great thing on top of that, Chris Brown and Drake started following each other again.
I saw that. When did they fall out, and why? Do you know?
Wag.
I didn't know that they fell out because of the work. Okay.
It's because of her work, obviously.
Baby. I feel like Riri is addictive. She reminds me of myself.
She got something between them legs. I'm trying to tell you. It's a pot of gold, diamonds, platinum, and silver.
Right?
All of it.
Right? I feel like I'm glad people are squashing their beef. Like, that shows like they're being very big on it. Like,
right.
Drake and Meek literally you know, they literally are at a good point in their lives. Like Drake has always been consistent with his, you know, with his albums, with his music. He's coming out with it. You know, he's going back and forth. Meek was in jail. He got out, and I feel like Drake was like, you know, man, let's squash this. There's no point in this. This is childish. You know,
and it is.
And it was. I feel like it was over Nicki, and it was too much. It was too much. Like they couldn't just simply be friends again, and Drake referred to that night as one of the most electric and gratifying moments of his career. And Meek just wrote, "We both happy as shit." With 3 T's.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
They even played ping pong together after the show. Like,
nah, that's cute.
I feel like it just... I'm glad he did that.
That's cute.
Like, I'm glad he did that. He showed that he's going to be a bigger person. Both of them being a bigger person to squash it.
Yeah.
And... make some music. Like you said, we all gotta eat. Let's eat together. This is a big old table.
Can you imagine a Drake, Meek Mill, and Chris Brown collaboration?
I would love that.
That would be amazing.
I would love that.
Because you have you have the melodic rapper in Drake, you have the hardcore Meek, and then you got Chris coming in with the vocals. Like, it would be epic. And you know, Chris and Drake don't have a song together.
They don't.
But Chris did a version of Marvin's Room, which is a Drake song. Yeah. And Drake stated back then that was his most favorite version of his own song. So, come on. It's like, boys.
Hopefully it's bound.
If you make it, I would like my percentage for bringing up the idea. Thank you. You can email me at bbframes@gmail.com. Okay? So, yeah.
We'll take all that.
We'll take all that. All that.
I feel like that'll be a good look. That'll definitely be something that everybody will look for. I feel like that'll be a good topic. That'll be a good... I like that. I like that idea. But I'm definitely proud of Meek. Go ahead, Meek and Drizzy. Can't wait to hear the next album. Y'all should just do an album together. Yeah. That'll definitely show some shit. And just have Chris Brown come on in. But from that... of me being proud and of Meek and Drake, thank you for squashing your beef. Now, Cardi had to squash a beef too, because I feel like she don't squash. She just scrap.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got into a, I want to call it a knockdown drag out, but from the videos, I could not tell.
It was more like... I'm ready, but you hide in the corner like a little hoe.
Okay, I saw that too. Well, according to People Magazine, People.com, a source tells People that there was tension between the pair before the altercation went down on Friday at the Harper's Bazaar Icons party during New York Fashion Week, and that everyone was waiting for them to meet. It all happened 20 seconds after Kelly Rowland left Nicki Minaj. She was in between them. The party guest remarked, adding that Rowland said hi to both of them first before leaving to go upstairs. Kelly Rowland has no comment. While the insider said it initially looked like Cardi and Nicki might hug it out, suddenly it went down. Cardi walked towards Nicki, and all of a sudden, Cardi started screaming something about her child. She was yelling, excuse my French, "Bitch, you feisty. Bitch, don't talk shit about my child," at Nicki. Now, from what I saw in the video, yes, that's what I heard her saying. Don't come for my child.
Oh, yeah.
Representatives for the rapper did not immediately respond to people's requests for comments. But Cardi B did leave injured. We saw like a little knot on her temple. She looked unbothered.
Very.
Very unbothered. The source went on to say that while Nicki was there with 8 or 9 bodyguards, Cardi only had 2 people with her. It wasn't fair. I think the only person in Nicki Minaj's circle was female, and other than that, there were 8 big male bodyguards standing around Nicki. There was no chance Cardi could get through, but that didn't stop her. She kept trying. She wasn't scared.
Let's just pause right quick. You came with 8 bodyguards.
You knew something was gonna go down.
You knew you was about to get your ass whooped, didn't you? You knew it. You knew it.
Yes.
Proceed.
Okay. So, Cardi wasn't scared of the bodyguards, and as she threw a shoe because she couldn't get through, but it only hit one of the bodyguards, it didn't hit Nicki. So, for the knot that we saw on her head, the source isn't sure like where it came from. They're confident that Nicki Minaj was not responsible for the injury. Nicki definitely did not hit Cardi. It was a big mob at that point. It could have been anybody, but it definitely wasn't Nicki. It could have been one of the bodyguards, or it could have been one of the other girls that was in the mob. Could have been anyone. Nobody threw a fist at Cardi, but Cardi's really short, and maybe somebody elbowed her.
Yeah.
Nicki was very calm. She was shouting from behind the bodyguards, but didn't move. So it's hard to say who the bad guy is in that situation. I feel like it could have been from a deep rooted issue, but a lot of the aggression came from Cardi. I feel like, it's just that I think Cardi finally saw Nicki and she went off. Now, Cardi went to Facebook after that. She left the place barefoot. Her dress was ripped up.
Right.
Booty was poking out. Cardi went to Facebook. Not Facebook, I'm sorry.
Instagram.
Yeah. She went to Instagram and she decided to say how she felt about it, right? She say, I've let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags. Fuck up the way I eat. You've threatened other artists in the industry. Told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you talk big mad shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. But when you mentioned my child, you chose to like the comments about me as a mother. Make comments about my ability to take care of my daughter is when all bets are fucking off. I work too hard and come too far to let anybody fuck with my success. Bitches talk all that shit in they raps, but in real life, they pussy. The shit really is for entertainment. I'm sorry. If you got Cardi B going that ham, she must have really felt some type of way. Like, once you see somebody, I guess she got to the point of, I'm going to fuck you up on sight.
Oh, yeah. Most
she
definitely
saw her and just went at her.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
you had 8 bodyguards surrounding you. Cardi B had 2.
And let's just go back to that. This is a Harper's Bazaar fashion event.
Yes.
Ain't no fans gonna be there. It's gonna be all paparazzi, all celebrities.
Right. Why you need 8 bodyguards?
So why do you need 8 bodyguards? Because you knew that you had started some shit that your mouth couldn't catch up with. So you was like, I need some protection, because if I could just walk up in there, everybody gonna see my ass on the floor. So I need some protection.
Yes. Like, I feel like she came in ready for protection. Like, she came in ready to be bombarded. And she knew Cardi B was gonna be there. I'm sorry. If I was in the industry, maybe like 5 years from now, I pray that I'm gonna be there. But I feel like if I was there and I knew I had a beef with somebody that was ongoing, and I haven't tried to stop it or try to, reconcile my differences, this female is hood compared to Nicki. I don't know. Nicki's crazy, but she's not hood crazy like Cardi. Right. And I see Cardi as a firecracker. Like, you lit her fuse.
Definitely.
You lit her fuse and she popped off. She was ready. She was ready to go at any moment.
But it's basically like the passage that she posted. It's like it says, you could talk shit about me. Yeah. You can say, you can try to stop my bags. You can lie on me. You can threaten people not to work with me. All that's fine, because I'm still go get me. But the moment you say one word out about your mouth or like something that is in reference to my child and my mothering, oh no, honey, we're not gonna go there.
All bets are off.
Because my child don't know nothing about you. Exactly. Or nothing about this life.
Exactly. She's an innocent bystander.
Innocent bystander. We're not gonna do that. Yep. Now I need to see you. Yeah. I need to reach out and touch.
I need to lay hands.
Lay hands, paws, feet, heels, everything.
Thank you.
It's all coming your way. Just receive it.
Yes. And see, with Nicki, I feel like Nicki is the type that will, talk shit and not back it up. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But every time she's had this beef with Cardi, she came back, with her and Remy Ma. I feel like theirs was more music. They came back and forth with they freestyles or whatever. But with Cardi B, she ain't going back and forth with that. She ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Like, she's going to come at you. And some people have their opinion of Cardi B is a wild girl. She shouldn't have went at Nicki like that.
Okay, but
Nicki
we
stood
know
back
this.
Being a queen.
We know this about Cardi. From the day Cardi showed herself on Love and Hip Hop till today, nothing has changed but her money. Yeah. That is it. Nothing has changed. She said she was going to always be the same and she was never going to change. And that's why her fan base is so huge so quick, because we have been lacking a real artist, like someone who is not putting on a facade, someone who doesn't have a 19 million thousand personalities and got names for them and putting them in different voices and shit on songs. You know what I'm saying? We just got this one real hood girl that's representing for all the hood girls of the world, and we love it.
Yeah, I do. I love her for just being her. Like, I love Cardi B as an artist. Like, I love her music. I love listening to her album. I promise you, her album had 9-10 songs on it, maybe. I think 10. I literally listened to them. Then I had to shuffle them, and I still listen to it like maybe over 15 times.
I just feel like Nicki is threatened, but this is the worst way to go about being threatened.
Like you said, we all got to eat
because
at the table.
Not only is Cardi meeting your record, like the records that you've broke, but she's exceeding them and more. Yeah, like Bodak Yellow is still charting.
Yeah, is it
today? On Billboard.
Look at God.
You know, she's topping you in everything right now. But it's not like this is an industry where it's one or the other. Right. We all can eat. Right. And Cardi came out saying that. That we all can eat. And then on top of that, this ain't your first time coming at somebody kid, boo. Last time I remember you was coming at Kylie and Stormy. Right. You but see kids. But see, Kylie is a different breed. That's different breed. She a little timid. She just go chill in her own little world with her baby and her man and call it a day. But see, Cardi, you don't want that. Because she gonna come to you and be like, what was the reason? Right. What was the reason?
First of all, we saw her on Love and Hip Hop. Like you said, we saw her on Love and Hip Hop. We saw her on Love and Hip Hop reunion. Okay. She popped off on the ex-female. Like, wasn't that good? Like, she wanted to know the reason.
And she took that trademark. She took that trademark shoe. Yes. And she clucked her ass with it. Straight so if you lucky your bodyguards wasn't in the way, because she got a good goddamn aim. She would have Luther McCain popped your ass right in the damn face. I promise you. If you ain't had nobody there to block it, you would have felt it.
You sure would have. And it was a big red shoe. It looked like a nice long heel. It looked like it could be about 4 inches. Oh, yeah. But she didn't care. She didn't care what she had on. Her dress tore and everything. She came in there looking classy, but she came out looking a clatchet. Okay. She was ready to pop off. Like, I don't think she had it in her mind when she went, but I think once she saw her, it was like Spanish speaking. Like, she cursed her out. I'm sorry. Like, she was ready to go with her. And I think they just underestimate her. I feel like she wasn't out of pocket. Like, when you come from my child, I'm a mother. Me too. I feel like I understand when you come out of pocket, don't come for my child. You can come for me, but that's an innocent person that cannot defend themselves. So I got my child's back. Yep. Don't come for my child. Like, Nicki didn't respond. She didn't even post anything. She posted pictures afterwards. I saw she posted pictures of herself.
And I don't follow Nicki. I don't really care to.
I follow her.
I mean, after all of this stuff has transpired, I am like,
you done changed your mind.
I'm even more disgusted with her because I already didn't like her attention whore tendencies, but now I'm just like, I'm completely done. But the only thing that I would probably look forward to is hearing this Queen Radio, because I want you to fix your mouth to say one thing.
You know what?
I wonder how smart you will be about that, because considering you almost lost your life 2 days ago, you might not say a damn thing. And that will be the smartest decision you'd have ever made since you've been doing all this reckless bullshit.
Right. And see, that Queen Radio is her outlet.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm going to definitely tune in Monday to find out on what she says, because I feel like she's going to try to come at Cardi.
Oh, yeah.
She's supposed to be the queen. I understand. Yeah, you're supposed to be the queen, and you know, you conduct yourself accordingly. But you haven't been the last few weeks, so why are you trying to do it now? Once you threw the brick, don't hide your hand. No. Don't throw that brick and hide your hand. Because I bet you Cardi didn't throw that shoe and hide hers.
While queens may act accordingly, guess what? Queens know a lot about war. And how to fight them. So come on, put your big girl boots on and step out in the street. Yeah. Let's go.
Yep. Well, that queen gonna learn her lesson. She about to get a checkmate. I feel like Cardi's gonna make sure she get her checkmate before anything else happens.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it just needs to be more of a respect factor. Like, Nicki doesn't have children, so she don't know. But you don't go past a person's child. You don't go to their child. Mm-mm. Like you said, COLIN, whole different breed. Like, she came up from a whole different background. Mm-hmm. She's not the type to pop off to even try to consider coming at you.
Right.
She not gonna come at you. Her mom has taught her totally different. Her mom has taught her to fight with your words or fight with
your bank account. With sue their ass.
Thank you. I'm sure the legal way. That's how her mom taught her.
Because I'm pretty sure if Nicki would have kept talking about Stormy, Kyla would have sent her that smooth cease and desist, bitch, or I will take you for everything.
Sue her for libel. I don't know. Did she write anything? Because I go libel. I both ways, baby. You go all
of it.
You go get this. You do not speak of my child ever again.
When I get done with you won't even have them butt injections after I'm done.
You gonna take everything.
I'm taking everything. All of it.
You ain't gonna have nothing. Well, I feel like with Cardi, she don't care. She gonna take you to the street.
Okay.
And she gonna get you then. So hopefully Nicki, I just think she wants to be relevant. That's the attention whore status. Like, I feel like she just wants to be relevant.
And it was like, this could have been something completely different if she wasn't trying to hog the spotlight on her and actually share it like female artists used to do back then.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the only one in your lane, sis. Like, you need to not. I'm not saying you need to step down. No, you can still have that queen title.
Yeah.
But Lil' Kim was the queen too, and she done work with Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah,
right,
Foxy Brown,
right.
Like, I could go on the Brat. Yeah. I could go on and on and on. Like, they all shared.
Right.
This like share this female world
rapper ever in life.
And there are and now there are many more females coming into the game. Right. If you're this queen, you need to set an example for these princesses because that's literally what they are.
I feel like she said that. She said that everybody want to be on the album with Nicki. Or everybody want to be on a song with Nicki. She needs to be more grateful. Supposedly she sent Cardi a gift for the baby shower. But now you coming at Cardi. Like, now you're just being rude and
I'm gonna send you a gift, but I'm gonna talk about your kid and your mothering.
But you sent her a gift.
How authentic was that gift?
How condescending was that gift? Like I said, they had their beef before. And then I feel like they let it die down. But now you're going to mothering. Like, now Cardi's in a whole different realm. At that time, I'm pretty sure, she popped off, but she never tried to physically attack Nicki. This time, when you said something about her child, the first chance she got at you, she took it.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine if she ever find you in the streets or anything else, not at an event. Don't do that. You want to act like a queen. You want to squash your beef. You said she's trying to show that she's being the bigger person,
right? By
sending that gift.
Supposedly.
And I feel like it was fake. Like, even though you sent that gift, you still commenting, you still saying something to get on her nerves. Like, you're still egging it on. You still poking at that bear. And when you poked at that bear, you may have tried to send your the Trojan horse that they sent in the war. I felt like that was the Trojan horse. Like, I'm just trying to show you it was a peace offering, but something else about to come after this.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just me a way to get in. Like, that was just, I feel like she did it the wrong way. But she handled it the way that she wanted to handle it, by not doing anything and letting her bodyguards handle it. And she just didn't react to it. She didn't post about it. She started posting pictures of herself, posting the rest of the night. But your different personalities, maybe it was the personality that came out that she felt like, I'm not gonna react, I'm just gonna be me, I'm gonna go about this a different way. So I'll definitely tune in Monday and find out if she felt like anything.
Well, you let me know.
I will, don't worry, because
and them Barbies can kick rocks.
The Barbs gonna come at us.
I don't give a shit.
I feel like
fuck you, damn Barbs. I used to tear off Barbie doll heads. Come at me if you want to.
Brittany gonna be ready with the barb juice spray.
Right. Okay. I'm Barty gang all day. Try it.
I feel you. I'm a Barty gang. I am. I feel like Zia probably be just neutral if she was here. But I'm a Barty gang. Like, I love Cardi and her authenticity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like she's fake. I really don't. I feel like she's just her, and I love her for that. I love Nicki's music. the past music. This album, it was okay, but Cardi, I feel like I'm ready for your next album to come out because I can rock with it anyway. I thought they squashed their beef on Motorsport, but evidently, nah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was in the studio when they made that together. I don't think they was in the studio. I think one guy sent the music. They never recorded it together. They couldn't have. It was that show that they were trying to be a bigger person, but I don't think they ever recorded it together.
Nope.
Like on stage, like live, like performed it. I haven't seen it, but I could be wrong.
So yeah, I do have some interesting news. The California legislature on Monday passed Assembly Bill 186, which would give the green light for safe injection sites in San Francisco under a 3-year pilot. Amid a visible drug crisis happening in the city, safe injection sites would allow for people suffering from addiction to use drugs at facilities under the supervision of trained staff.
When you say injections of what?
Like heroin?
Like we talking about the hardcore stuff?
The hardcore stuff.
We talking about diabetes.
We talking about we talking about that Ray Charles. That's what we talking about.
Oh Lord.
We talking about the strong stuff. We talking about the itch.
Why would we want you want a safe haven for you to be able to use it? But it's not legal.
No, it's not.
So why would you need a safe haven to do it? So the police could just go ahead and just go in there anytime and just arrest people?
Nope. It's a safe haven, clearly.
That really baffles me. Like, you have a place where you can go and get high at, but drugs are not legal for you to get high with.
Yep.
But you can still do it here without going to jail. Okay, well.
So from what I'm reading, the people who have the addictions can go into the facility with their said drugs.
Oh, they bring the drugs with them.
Yep.
Okay.
They go into the facility with their said drugs, and the nurses and the people over the facility will give them clean needles to use to then inject the drugs with. There's no limitation on how much the drugs that they can use. All they are providing is a safe area and safe equipment to get high. There's nothing in here about legal actions or arrests. It's just all good. It's all in the clear.
No, ma'am. I feel like that's a setup to the fullest, okay? Like, you can't tell me that it's okay for me to have this drug, okay? Like, it's okay for me to do it. You're not gonna penalize me for it. Like, I feel like that's a setup. You gonna have the people that's giving you the drug, either they gonna let you die in there, and they're gonna just get these people off the streets, or they're gonna have the freaking undercovers come in there and be like, oh, when he's done, let's take him on out.
Mind you,
I can catch him right outside the door.
Right.
Like,
mind you, I can understand the whole like hepatitis B and C outbreaks and the HIV and the AIDS. That part I do understand. But if you're on drugs, maybe you should just not do them.
Thank you.
And you won't have to worry about catching it from that. So yeah.
That's kind of that's why I don't get it, because I appreciate the fact that you're trying to give me a safe place to shoot this drug into my arm and possibly die of an overdose, or make sure the needle is clean enough for me to put this in my arm so I don't die from hepatitis B, C, or anything else. But you're still not telling the people that you should not use drugs at all.
First of all, ma'am, where'd you get the drugs?
Thank you. Like, do they ask those type of questions?
Second of all, ma'am, where did you get the drugs?
Like, it'd be worse if they provided it anyway. But really, where'd you get it? Because whatever's in that drug can be what's killing you, not these clean needles. Like, what are you trying to prevent? What is the point in it? What's the point of you building a safe haven?
I'm telling you, it's a
setup.
It's like Starbucks, except for drug addicts. Pretty much.
Oh, wow. A Starbucks for drug addicts.
Like,
Wow.
Good morning, Roger. What are you doing? Oh, I'm going to go to my safe haven facility and I'm going to get high. How about you, Bob?
Oh my God. The best part of starting your day is to know where you can go to shoot your own self up and possibly kill yourself.
Okay.
I'm not.
The best part of waking up is not getting that dirty needle stuck. Okay. So
I love it. I love it. I can't. That's something I could not do. I'm sorry. That's one thing that I cannot see being a prosperous business. Literally. I can't see how that's going to prosper.
I'm pretty sure within the next couple of days or weeks, there's going to be heavy protesting for it.
Right.
Especially coming from the families who have had relatives that have died from overdose or, who have died from the outbreaks of diseases carried between the two, or maybe who have just died from gun violence from drug deals going bad. Like, I don't think there needs to be a safe haven for this.
I definitely agree with that.
But hey, you can have a safe haven for drugs, but you can't kneel on the football field. Hey.
Really, that's what our world has
This is America.
This is America. This is exactly what our life have come to. But let President Trump start tweeting about that.
Right.
See how that goes. Because he has a lot. Them Twitter fingers, they definitely are triggers. But why do we let a president tweet? Who wants to tweet all day?
Who has free time
to tweet?
I
think he has a person that just like sits on the side and be like, hey, say this. Hey, tweet this right quick. Got me? All right. Like, unless you like, what? I'm sorry. I haven't seen any president tweet, but he's also a attention whore and he's not a president.
Nope.
He just so happens to be elected to be one.
I don't like him.
He's not a leader.
I'm ready for him to leave.
Or impeached. One or two.
Right.
Needs to happen.
They need to happen. ASAP.
Yes. I'm going to end you guys with my quote of the day. My quote says, nobody really cares if you're miserable, so you might as well be happy. I like it.
Says the HappyGlo podcast.
So
I can dig it.
So, I'm sorry. I'm going to read that again for you. With Cynthia Nelms, who said this. Nobody really cares if you're miserable, so you might as well be happy. Cynthia Nelms. Says HappyGlo podcast.
Yep.
So on that note, I want you guys to glow up and be happy.
That's right.
And until next week, we'll see you guys later.
See y'all later.
Deuces.
Bye-bye. Hey there. Enjoyed the podcast? Want to support the HappyGlo movement? When you sign up for listener support, you're basically helping us to become a better podcast for you. The cool folks at Anchor have made a super easy way for you to do that. You can set up a monthly recurring donation of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Just visit our page on anchor.fm/happyglo. That's anchor.fm/HAPPYGLO. We appreciate each and every one of our listeners, and we look forward to going on this journey with you.